Okay. Welcome back to the stream. And we're ready to go. Yeah, I decided to switch back to just the regular live dashboard. It's just easier to use. I mean, not that I really understand how either of them work. I've never really got that too well. Alright, so back in the game. So we've got this thing here. Blood altar. That's all good. And I think I do want to do some more blood magic today. I probably need something like redstone counting filter. No, that's not what I meant. That's what I meant. A lot of filters now. It's pretty cool, actually. So basically, a lot of the same ones, but then the whole new raft of new ones, which is pretty cool. Okay, but so we need to get some slates, right? So to get some blank runes, we need some blank slates. Let's start off. I need to get like a tier 2, I think, right? And what's the easiest way to get to the incense altar? With an orb. So the weak blood orb. Just be a diamond with 2,000. That should be pretty simple. Let's begin by getting the sacrificial knife, right? So just need some glass, gold. I might even have that in here. Normally do, right? And we need a diamond, which I don't have. Huh, nice EMC value, eh? Okay, so we know what's happening here. I was thinking, by the way, like, what I might do is at some point, once I get my environmental tech set up, I might just do like something cool, which will be get rid of the E2 completely. Because if you think about it, that would actually be quite a good idea. Okay, so we'll just get a diamond. Let's get the orb to begin with, right? I want to get to maybe tier 3 or 4 at least, in relatively soon. Put a diamond there. I might want to do this. Could do the beacon thing as well, right? It's not going to be 2,000. It might not, you know. I'm going to obviously have to work on the spawner as well. Come on, at least give me 2,000, no? Yes. Okay. They didn't even give me the thing. Current owner. Alright, so what I need to do then is let's get the most basic sigil, which is divination. What is up with the... I guess that's because of smooth font. I never knew that would happen, but I guess it does. Arcane Ashes. Okay, so we need bone meal, coal, or whatever, gunpowder, and redstone. Didn't I have a thingamajig? Yeah, I did. I don't know why I've got that still. Bone meal, coal, gunpowder, redstone, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna try like as many as I can. Even the dual holding where you can have loads of them is pretty cool. And to get the divination, we just need a blank slate. So we'll just take one piece of those. Annoyingly, I can't get stone now. It's gone to page 2. I wish there was a way to change that, but I don't think there is. But a lot of the focus, by the way, on this episode, for instance, I was making the alchemy catalyst. I've got the living rock. Did I make the brewing stands yet? I wonder. Honestly, the fact that I had a blaze rod in my inventory tells me I probably didn't. Let's just get some here. And we will have a brewing stand. And then we'll have 2 brewing stands. We'll also make, I'm going to make like a lot of these things, right? And then we need 2 gold, which I've probably got in here. And then we should, with just the addition of 1 ender pearl. And while we're at it, shall I just... I know I could automate this setup with filling the mana pool, but it's to be honest, it's not even really worth it. Wow, that used up a lot. Oh, you know what it was? I'm pretty sure I had a mana tablet. How's my mana tablet? My mana tablet's pretty much full. Let's put in... you're going to need a little bit more. We'll see, I might automate this. It's so easy to automate. Okay, so... what are we doing with this? So we just need 1 blank slate, okay. Let's try and finish at least one thing. And I could put a crafting table over here, it might not be a bad idea. Alchemy catalyst, please. So that is a quest, I believe. We've got 2 quests. Random reward, wow, 4 to 8,000, not bad. And what do we do on tech? Bit of compactor. Not terrible. Fluids expertise. Is that all you need? Like, oh, I see what you mean. This is going to be a fun one to do. I'm looking forward to this. We'll put... I need this for like netherrack. Not netherrack, nether wart. There's a few things we can do with it. I left my soul vial in there. Don't remember where it is. Okay, so we should be able to get at least 1 blank slate here. So just to confirm, can I make the incense altar yet or no? Oh yeah, I can. Let's make the incense altar first then, because this will make everything easier. So we're going to need the path blocks, right? Not grass path. So it's just planks with... Alright, so at this stage we need to think like where we're going to put... Oh, I already decided, didn't I? So I don't really need to think about it. Obviously it's going to go... The thing is, right, it's going to go underneath it. But I have to think about... I'm thinking more about these wings on the side. Because they're going to stretch out a bit, right? They're going to be visible. And similarly, if I go further down, it will go into the... If I go too far down, it will go to the roof. I think probably my best bet is exactly what I said, basically, which is do it about here, but a few blocks down. So we're going to do that. Yeah. Simple as that, really. So we'll find a spot like... And I think there you can. It's fine to do it like this. So they're going to be wings. I think probably I want to go beyond that. So if we're going to have wings, then it could be like here, right? Is it this one? So yeah, there'll be the path going out, and that'll be... That's about... I think that's about the best placement I can think of at this stage. Interesting. I've literally got a path right here. I guess that's what I was thinking. But we don't want to go too far down here. I mean, I could do it down. No. You know what? The plan was always to do this bit higher. It's going to be interesting, like, how I decide to do this. But I think the reality is, right, if I did it lower, it will go into there. I have to do it through the ceiling. So it's not really even a question. So... okay. So it's going to have to be the same level as the top block of this thing. So it's this level, right? That's correct, I think. Yeah. And the replacement, we need it just... So it's going to have to be right there. Okay. So let's not get confused with that. Okay, that's no problem. So let's make it, put it down immediately, so we can just tell where it is. Okay, we've got it there. So, incense altar. Just needs cobble and... Is that has to be charcoal? Yep. And cool. And we're going to get a stack of planks. So what do we need? It's 36, is it? I think so. Oh, what am I doing? And we'll make the path blocks. Tiled is next here, right? Sorry, what? Do I need the next tier for this? No. Can I do it with a weak blood orb? I'm sure he can. Huh. It's making me think you can't. Does it have to be the second tier? Maybe it does, you know. It's not going to be the end of the world if I have to do it with the second tier, but I didn't really want to. Wooden path, yeah. It has to be the second tier. Okay. I guess it makes sense because that's why you do the blank runes at the beginning. So no, I need 18 of these. So it's only 18,000, right? It's still going to be a little... How do I boost it then before that? I guess this thing does... Does the incense all on its own provide a boost? Maybe it does, right? I think it does. I think that's the point of it. The tier 1 is basically that. Yeah, because, yeah, okay. Alright. Well, disappointing, but what can you do, right? Was it that? Cobalt. Does it have to be stone and cobalt? Looks like it, doesn't it? Okay. Well, what was the way you target this block? You just go like that? Isn't there a special way to like target? You go like that and you can get it? Yeah. It's actually not that usual that you have a recipe like that. Okay. Well, it's still going to work better. It will be fine, actually. I just never thought of it like that, to be honest. But yeah, we'll set up the automation in a minute as well. Or now, even. So isn't there? So what is this counting filter thing I'm thinking of? What is the Ender Eye filter? Has this changed or something? Limited item filter, yes. Okay, so we need an advanced. So for that I need a Z-Logic. Z-Logic. I'm not American, dude. Funnily enough, I can actually do this. 2 Solarium. Okay, let's get an axe and shears. Well, there's no point wasting some of this. So. Oh yeah, we wanted the divination sigil, didn't we? So we just need 1 blank slate for that, which we now have. And of course I'm going to probably do this wrong. We'll see. What? Oh, what have I done here? Put down the arcane ashes. Is it redstone first and then the thingy? Yeah. I feel like this looks different to how it used to. Wow, what a huge amount of LP I have. Okay. I need like a Thorncraft chest as well, don't I? That would probably be helpful. Just to keep everything like situated properly. I'm not using the I'll just put various things in, like, you know. Thorncraft. I'm either putting nothing from Thorncraft in here. Did the R work yet? No, I didn't get R to work yet. Oh, it kind of does. Alright. Let's put in another one. Right, we want the existing item fill. Okay, so we need the okay, shears and an X. Shears. It may actually already have it in here. Yeah. Okay, no problem then. Oh, I literally had two. I already had shears as well. Solarium 2. Is this the one that I'm going to need to do the other thing with the zombie head? So to get the so the logic control is just a zombie head, redstone, and 2 silicon. And I've already done that. Two. Okay. 2 silicon, zombie. And what else do we need? Paper and redstone. We've got enough for this now. No paper in this chest. Okay. Advanced item filter, check. And limited item filter. Surely did I teach the comparator? No. I definitely made one because I wouldn't have it otherwise. That can't be the final texture of that. So we just need torch, nether quartz, and stone. What are we missing in terms of that? Nothing. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like, the advantage is I can just click there, and now we need to make the limited item filter. What did I just make? Oh, I made a comparator from char set. Oh dear, that was not what I wanted. Is that got? No, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I guess we'll just put it. I'm really not going to want this, to be honest. Because that's one of the mods that I thought I'm not going to bother using that. Just a regular comparator then. Don't know why I built that by mistake. We good? Normal comparators, yes. And then we need a limited. Are we good? Yes. Okay, so now we need item conduits. Which I must have made, right? Where are the item oh, I've got some here. You really haven't learnt these? I guess you haven't. I knew I'd made them. Anyway. So we're going to need a couple of chests, and then we're going to need to try and do some sort of filtering on this. So yeah, obviously this area is going to have to get some huge, like, renovations. We've currently got one blank slate. Not amazing. Still got a little bit here. To keep myself like half a stack of a stone. Or a stack, doesn't really matter. Okay, so Yeah, this is always going to have to unfortunately change because there's just not enough space here, right? So essentially, let's just make this a bit wider here. Let's have a bit more space to work with this thing. I could turn the mobs off, but to be honest, if I had loads of people watching, I probably would. But I don't really care at this stage. So we just need to do this, right? And then filter. We can do that. And we can do that. And that should be it, right? So that's out. Isn't there a way to... You have to have the wrench in your hand to actually just change the thing, don't you? Yeah. Okay, so it should just be a case of... We put a filter in. And the filter is going to be on the extract, right? And then we're going to want to have stone going in there. Now where did I... I think you just put it in like that, don't you? So just to clarify this. I don't really use this that often. That's not working how I want. How do you specify the space? I may need to let this one up. Yeah, I just want one. Is it that one? I thought that would work, you know. I think you have to do it on the other side, maybe. Maybe do it on the insert. Let's try it on the insert. You could just do extract always active, and then you could put the... I think maybe it makes more sense on the insert. That's correct. Okay. And then I believe if you did extract always active, it's going to take that out. So we need to filter. We could just use a regular filter for this one, though, right? I think I can just use literally the worst one, the basic one. So 4 paper and a hopper. And I don't know why that's doing that. Oh, maybe these actually have got. Have I got one left? I do have a blank slate left. Let's have a look at this. So I think I can. I'm not sure what the difference will be here if I filter the. I guess I'll filter the extract, right? Let's have a look. I assume that's enough. It may not actually be enough. It's working there. Okay, so that's all good, I guess. I think this bit you do just have to just do it. Basically, there's no real choice, right? To be honest, if I get like this has always been a little bit of it just takes a little bit of time, doesn't it? So to get the blank runes, let's put all my. So you need 8. Is 8 right? I think it's 8. So I'm basically going to need 16. How do I make this thing? Oh yeah, I need. Oh no, rune of mana. Is that it? Is there anything else? So rune of mana is it's only 5 iron. So I need 14 mana still, right? Should we try it? I feel like it's a good time to try it, right? 14 iron. Wow. That is unlikely, isn't it? Can I get 14 iron? It's going to be close. Well, not that close. Let's keep refilling this thing. I don't mind refilling this thing. It's kind of fun. So I probably gave it Skystone by mistake. Let's just give it 20. Okay. So we need an ender pearl as well. Nice throw. Even better that one. Okay, so we need you. And then the rune of mana, it's 5. And then ender pearl. Does this guy got enough? I really need to check. The things I still don't. You have to. Do you have to direct it? Do you need a separate mana spreader for this, or what? So it's right click, and then shift right click. No. I could have sworn there's a way to. Would I need to have sparks if I wanted to transfer those two? Maybe I would, right? So what else do I need? I need a brewing stand and 6 living rock. Like, why is this happening still? I don't really get that. Do I have more living rock, maybe? Maybe not. And we'll do stone here. I've got some more here anyway. Do I need 6? I've got 1. I could have just done it on that thing. I guess that wouldn't work, would it? Anyway, complete waste that. I shouldn't really waste that because I may need to use this for like more difficult stuff. Botanical brewery then, let's make it. And I assume, right, there's a way to... Let's just get over here maybe. This is not a bad spot for it, just in case like I need to put the mana spreader on it as well. So regeneration, flask of regeneration, probably a good thing to have, right? Really? You know, it might be the only other one I can have then is the flask of instant health. Okay, this might be possible. So let's see if we get a flask of instant health. Potato comes from wheat. Let's put it on our catalyst and hopefully it will be good. It should be okay just to do this, right? Are you going to be happy with that? I realised, of course, that in the meantime I could just get more of these, but it would be more fun to do it with the instant health, right? Okay, so what do we want to do here? Let's get some wheat. We get potatoes there. We probably don't have them yet. Nope. So what else does instant health need? Instant health 2. So we want to get, just check, we want to get this big thing, right? The big flask of instant health, right? Nether wart needs a blaze rod. And what about melon? Oh, I've already got that. Now here's the interesting one. Can you what was this thing? This Fremland thing. This needs to be thunder. Interesting. Very interesting that. So you have to make this thing. I could make that. I'll look into it. I think you need to power it as well. What do we get here? Botanical brewery, yep. Okay. Let's just... I don't need to worry about this too much at this point. No, for some reason I've got this. We should just be able to just do that. And then... No? That doesn't seem to work. Oh, it does. It does work. Alright, let's get the nether wart sorted. Okay. Funnily enough, I don't think you need to go to the nether. I think there's probably a way that you can just avoid it. So I'll take nether wart, potatoes. We'll put this in this chest here. Okay. Good. How's this thing getting on? Not well enough. Oh, what happened there? You can't bone meal this stuff, can you? I didn't mean to do that. I always forget the rules on this. Oh, yeah, you can. Alright, well, we got it in the end anyway. Sorry, what? There's no way that... Did that really not drop anything? I can't tell if that was just like a glitch or if that really just didn't drop anything. It really didn't seem like it did. Maybe it went somehow went through the ground. What's up with this now? Literally this elevator was working before. That is really weird. Well, it probably won't work if we can't even... What happened to my elevator? Oh, it's not there, that's why. Where the hell is the elevator? The problem is I may have accidentally... I'm not even sure. Doesn't look like it's in there. We're going to have to fix that. I really don't know where that is there. Fortunately I have the exact same thing here. I can't remember if I established whether I can actually put it in the ground or not. Yeah, I can. Okay. That's pretty good. This ladder is going to go soon, by the way. Not quite yet, but soon. Yeah, I don't know why I don't have the... Is there no way I can just make this melon stuff somehow? With the alchemy thing, maybe? I could do that, but that won't help me. Unless I've got pumpkins, maybe. Do I have pumpkins? I don't. Is there any way to make these? Not really. Really doesn't want to work properly, this thing, does it? Okay, what is the right tool? It's an axe, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's an axe. I don't know why it would be Okay, we got it that time. Okay, so we got it this time. Don't just copy the word. Alright, so to make the instant health potion, because it seems to be a little bit of a problem here, we are going to need a glistering melon though. So we'll take that, and let's make a glistering melon. Why not, right? And we'll take some glistering ones instead. That is going to be a much heftier amount of EMC, but oh well. Okay. So, instant health pot. We need the... what? Okay! Should we make the elf... You know what I need to find out? Because obviously I've got terrestrial items, but is there a way? Arc furnace. Interesting, I didn't even realise that recipe. So there isn't, without using the arc furnace, which is an absurdly massive thing to make for that task. Terrestrial. Okay, so in that case, I will actually have enough, I think, to be able to do the terrestrial agglomeration plate. Let's just put this guy in and get another one. There we go. It's kind of not great though. Could I just keep on going with this? And you'll just do it all on... Yeah, I mean at this point I could just... You're happy just to... Yeah. It's not going to take that long to do this. But... Gonna need the terrestrial agglomeration plate at some point. So how do we make this thing? We're gonna need all the runes. Okay. I think this is about the time we're gonna switch it up. So this is actually not a bad place to be. It will give me direct access to the Let's think about cabling then. Let's switch this up. We're going to need some more ender energy conduits. I should really get used to using this thing. So we need some more ender energy conduits. I could also make the... why is the... Really? Did I really not learn it? I guess not. So the idea is simple, right? The power comes up here, through here, and then I go across, and then I go down, and I go around the other side. So basically, power comes up from this side. So this side can be seen as up. This side can be seen as down, right? So on a sort of, I've got to keep checking my thing. So on a certain level, right, it comes up from, so all the power generation will be here. It will go up there. There'll be certain things on the top level, but ultimately it comes down this side, and then here we'll have like auto crafters, right? So that's all well and good, but how's that going to affect? I could really do with another elevator in here. So how's this going to affect how this bit looks? Well, you see, I'm very happy with the way the cable... I want the cable to be in the room, right? It's not... There are certain cables... Basically, here's the thing. I want the vertical cables to be visible, but I want the horizontal cables to be invisible, okay? So this is solid, right? What I could try... do we have any... So these I can use these ME cables, right? So we'll get some more ME cables. Let's we'll start with something very simple, and then we're going to start with like the simplest thing, because I really want to. For me, playing with AEs is something I don't do very often, so I'd like to do it as well as I can, right? So ultimately, we're not going to use the controller. The simplest system... so where's the cable? Okay, so the simplest system would be to go... Now, here's the thing where I could, if I want to hide it... If I want to hide it, I need to... Let me just... I really would like to have a block to stand on here. Going to do that, and I want to just get rid of a couple of these. Right. Okay, so where do we want to go here? You can see the cable in the back there. So energy comes in here. Now eventually, of course, we'll be extracting out the ME controller, but I want to pretend that I'm not doing that at this stage. It's just going to make things easier for me. Now, can I extract directly out of the acceptor? Or should I bypass? I think like it makes more sense, because I want everything to like logically make sense. Even though I could probably, because of the way it all like interoperates, and it's all just like in a sense one big multi-block. For me, I want it to have like a linear understanding of it. So for instance, I could let's just get rid of this block, whatever it hover. No, I need it disabled, right? Right. We're going to get rid of the compactor here, it doesn't need to be here. It was literally just for the blaze rods. Okay, so if we look at the situation here, it's an interesting one, isn't it? It makes me think that if I'd be better off having it going into the side, that way I can move this one higher. That way I can extract directly out the battery. It will look better. So let's do that, right? because I'm happy with the placement of this thing, so I don't want to move that at this stage. So essentially what it means is we'll have to start from this end, right? And we're going to want it to be probably one over here. Yeah. So really not, yeah, okay. So we're just going to clear this spot. Let's get rid of some stuff. Okay. Do we have a chest for blood magic? So with a filter, I could actually use... Well, I could use either of these chests really as blood magic. Blood magic, blood magic. Put that in there for a minute. I can always move stuff like that as well. Oh, what did I... Oh no, I did have it right, sorry. Okay, let's yeah, let's carry on with this then. Just want to move the cable one along, right? It's nothing, no big deal. How was I doing it? Let's do the extract out the side, right? So that will just be extract. Fortunately, I did leave this spot pretty sparse, but this is like a crucial thing because it's how. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go up that way, right? It'd actually make more sense just to go straight line from there, maybe. It might make things easier as well later on. And then yep. And this would be like that. And then everything's good. Okay. So let's grab the energy acceptor and the energy cell. So the acceptor will accept energy here. And then the energy cell will be... I think this will end up working out better. We'll see though. Just curious. And then of course we have the cable connecting there. So potentially what I could do, right, which way do we want to go? We want to go towards the chest, right? So we can do that, I think, through the ceiling, right? So we'd have to... We'd have to go this way. No. Yeah, we would kind of have to go in the ceiling. This water structure would get in the way there. I mean, do I want to go in the ceiling here or not? It would seem to make more sense to go in the ceiling there. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to drop that. Probably should eat something. I do kind of want the I just want this to be an extensible thing, bank on the ceiling though of the actual downstairs. So I need this. I still need it to be one lower. Just thinking. You know what? I think I've got it. So it's going to be a lot easier when I've got less of this terracotta around. Alright, so I do kind of think that the acceptor has to be there. But the difference is that I want to do it's difficult just to have to deal with this thing though. I could always move that, but because I only made 3 levels, that's why. If I'd made 4 it would probably be easier to do this. But it's kind of crucial I do have that. You know what I'm going to have to do is just get rid of this. Because there's no way I can put the cable through the ceiling otherwise. And that's the reality. There's no way I can get it how I want. Which is essentially this. And then we've got an option for expansion of the battery here. And at the same time, we're taking the power from here, putting it into the battery, and then we want the battery to be sending it out, right? So the battery's going to be sending it out. It will always have to just go like... Now that goes in there, that's unfortunate. I don't want that. So we'd always have to do that at least. And then for this to be hidden, we'd have to go through here, right? The only way I could get around this would be to do an ME conduit here. I could do an ME conduit there, right? How do you make ME conduits? Pretty simply, right? Now, can I just use an ME conduit with... You know what, I don't want to get into ME conduits quite yet. Because, like I said, I just want to do the simpler things here. I mean, the other option... It's not quite so pleasant, but I could do... Could just put the fluid conduit out of here. Because as long as it goes here, right, it doesn't really matter. If I put the conduit there. and one here. Yeah, right. Because that's the thing. It has to be hidden. This thing. There's no question about that. All right, and then if we're coming, so I wanted the downward thing to be 3 off the wall, like here, right? So it's going to have to come down right here, correct? Yeah. I may change all this. I probably will, but I just want to see it to begin with, just with the normal cable. So then if we take the marble, let's just get some more marble. Try and sort of fix some of this cabling here. So we don't need that there, I believe. So how much? You see, if I make this bigger anyway, it won't make any difference here. Yeah, you see, the advantage will be is that once I have more cells, it will not be a problem, and then we can have the power going out to this. I think this is the right way. I'm gonna die if I'm not careful there. Alright. Let me see that one. You, my friend. Okay, because the advantage of doing it like this is that we can look at what happens when we don't go directly through the... I wonder why that ME control doesn't have any power there. Because it doesn't. The energy cell has no power either. That's a little bit worrying. It may be that I haven't got an output here. Well, that may be the problem as well. Okay, let's get some grass, which we can't get, we'll just get dirt. Not that. I mean, you could also do a non-channels based system to begin with. This actually kind of looks okay. Like, let's have a look, see what we're dealing with here. Because I could do the facade things, and then it could be pretty much solid. You always have to do something like this, unfortunately, when you've only got 3 layers. That's what I've realised. Well, in fact, even if I had more layers, I would still have to do that. No, I wouldn't. because these would be... Yeah. 4 layers. I think 4 layers will prevent this. It's any of this. So I may stick with 4 in future. But look, that's fine. It's bubbling away. That's good. But yeah, this has been a sort of a blood magic sort of episode, hasn't it? So maybe I should make that sort of progress in the blood magic area. So yeah, let's do that. So how are we looking on... Just to see how we're looking on these things. Currently got 9, we're going to need 16 though. Alright, so basically to get the... We need to get the agglomeration plate. So which runes do we have already? I think we probably need... Are these any of these? They're only the first tier runes. They actually shouldn't be that bad. So we need... Yeah. I'm just checking if I've got everything. Mushroom I may not have actually. Well, that wouldn't show me actually because I've got this here. It doesn't look like I have mushroom, but there may be an option. Maybe there's not an option actually. This would be very much like me to make. The first thing you make is the botanic miner. Spores recreator. Unfortunately, I don't have any of them. Is there really not a... I bet there is. There must be something with that. Can I not make this seed? This must be the way... I'm sure I've got some of this, right? Let's try and do that. Like, what essence do I have? I could have sworn I had some sort of... like nature essence. Can I make this stuff? But I need the nature cluster. I could get it, right? Slime ball will get me a cactus. I don't suppose this one works though, does it? Bet it doesn't. Is there a way to get a slime ball with this thing? From a cactus. Oh, you know what? I think this actually gets you it. I'm not sure though, unless I've got cactus. No, I don't. If I go to the bone mill, it's the sand one. Let me just check this. It's not good. Yeah, it does get you. Okay, that's good. Okay. We'll save the cactus first. Did I have soul sand actually? I do have soul sand. I wonder if that will get you mushrooms. That's an interesting one, isn't it? It's a very interesting one. But I think, you know what I really want to do though? I really would love to just to get this, just to get to this first stage with this. and I really don't feel like I'm that far away. It's just going to make things a lot easier because this stage of the of Blood Magic is very slow going, like very slow going. It definitely speeds up a little bit more after this, and I'd like to do that. So I think we're just going to do exactly that. Are we good on this front? Only on like 10 or whatever. 11. I'll do like one more. Sulfur is gone. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely on the way to getting that. One more? I'll do one more. Probably need a couple more than that. Alright, so I got cactus, and I've got the slime balls as well, right? No, I didn't do this. Sorry, let me just do that as well. No, I could have sworn I just did this, but oh no, you know what? I think I was about to do it, and then I just didn't. So we need so bone meal and coal. Just curious, like what resources are available from this. Because obviously I can't get the ender one, right? Oh, I could get that one, but I need to put it on endstone. This one has to be on soul sand. So I'll take soul sand with some of this fiery stuff. Let's just see if we get mushrooms from it. It's just nether wart. I could have sworn that mushrooms can grow on this though. I guess the other thing that you might want to do is have mycelium, if there's a way to get that. Nope. Sludge. It may be worth doing like some of these things in how do you get sludge? A sludge bucket. A plant gatherer. Let's try the plant gatherer. I think this will be fun, right? Oh yeah, interesting. Not sure what happened there. What? What did just happen there? Did soul sand just change into sand? It did. So what are the recipes on that front? Ice packed ice. Blaze mesh obsidian. Okay. Well, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.